because Mr. Tanveer Ahmed of JDS is also joining me on the phone line. Mr. Ahmed, how do you see this now pressurizing the Bommai government? First of all, is this a justified demand by the Panchamasali Lingayats?
See, firstly, Panchamshali's demand is not very new. The Panchamshali community, their demand is for a very long time.
Right, but is it justified?
But I'm not the person to answer whether it is justified or not justified. But however, I'll tell you, they are really caught in a political circle, Basuraj Bommai's government. Because this is the community which stood en masse along with BJP. They always supported BJP. But today, if the community has to really hit the ground to really make their demands felt, it really shows that the government has absolutely failed. Secondly, what exactly Mr. Bommai's government is planning to do is they want to really remove a certain section of minority community from the quota system to accommodate others. This is also an heavy, high-level drama which is played to ensure, to tell those communities that, you know, we are standing only with a particular religious sect. The other religious sect would be left off. This is, but eventually they are not understanding that they would be caught so badly so, because neither Panchamshali, neither the entire Lingayat community is going to stand with BJP.
Right, and that brings me to my next question, that how will now the BJP ensure that those who are given the 5% reservation, which includes the Veerashaiva Lingayat community, under category 3B will not demand to be moved up to the category 2A, which the Panchamashali Lingayats are also demanding?
Ma'am, I'm really impressed that you know the difference between Panchamshali and Veerashaiva and the sects in Lingayat community, but it is not going to be confined at there. Even if at all you take Kurba community, there is Nad Kurba, in Vakkaligas there is Kunchidaga, Mar Kunchidaga, Gangatkar. They have opened a new Pandora box. If they succumb to the pressure, the others are going to
That is exactly why I was asking you, Tanveer Ahmed, how justified is this?
Ma'am, I don't know whether it is justified or not justified, but however, I can tell you that the current government, just to lure a particular community, a particular religion, they are really caught in a catch-22 situation, and it is not going to be easy because the entire religious sect is standing behind them, and it is a very powerful community. That's all I can tell you.
And why must Belgavi bear the brunt? That is the other question I'd like to ask you, because, you know, we've seen the kind of tensions prevailing at this border area, which has been a disputed place for decades now. And in the last few weeks, we've already seen the kind of violence taking place over there. Why must Belgavi bear the brunt?
We need to really understand, Belgavi is already an hotbed. If at all you take to Belgavi, and Belgavi has a large Lingayat community, large Panchamshali community, and Mr. Basanagowda Patil Yatnal, who's coming from Panchamshali, he is also working very hard to ensure that he garners support. And this is again, BJP is really caught. I think the Honorable Prime Minister and the Home Minister definitely need to intervene, because it is really gone out of the hands of the state BJP. I'm
going to request you to continue to stay with me, because I'm also joined in by Sanket Enegi of the Congress Party. Sanket, how do you assess this entire political conundrum for the ruling BJP in Karnataka?
BJP in all these years had the support of the majoritarian community in the state of Karnataka, that is Lingayat community. And they have assured many things to the people, more particularly to the Lingayats, about the 2B status or independent status of all the benefits and all. But in one way or the other, BJP is at a stage where it is proving itself that it is making only the false promises to the Lingayat to get some votes. And this is a do-or-die situation for the BJP now.
No, but are you saying that the Panchamasali Lingayats were promised a 15% reservation? I'm sorry, I'm not aware. If you could enlighten me.
So the reason being, might not be on the floor of the House, but certain stages where the ministers even have participated in the resolutions passed
Right,
by the
but that
community
doesn't
and the
go on
community leaders.
to. But that doesn't go on to indicate or translate into a promise for 15% of reservation when they already have 5%.
No, that is not an aspect here. A minister, as per the conduct of the rules of business, once he's in office, he makes a statement, then it becomes a promise and there is a promissory estoppel applicable to that.
What statement
It
are you
is not
referring to,
necessary
Sanket?
always. Pardon?
What statement are you referring to, Sanket?
Mr. C.C. Patil, who is also a Lingayat leader and a minister, and other two leaders who are also the ministers have participated in the meeting. They said that they would definitely do something for it. 50%, they made a promise. Yatnar is a party to the ruling government. So, in one or the other way, the
All right,
promises
we were
were
also
made.
talking to Tanveer Ahmed of the JDS. He said that this is a divisive move. If the BJP does intend to give them 15% reservation, then this will be a divisive message being sent out to the other marginalized communities in Karnataka, primarily even the Muslims.
Very true. First of all, they should not have made such promises which are not practically possible.
No, I beg
Having
to
made
differ
such-
over there because I have not so far in my research come across any sort of 15% reservation promised to the Panchamashali Lingayats.
No, you are wrong to that extent then again. You please verify as to whether Mr. C.C. Patil has participated in the meetings and the conferences organized by the community.
Okay.
Mr. Shankar Patil Munenakoppa, he is also a Lingayat leader. He is a minister now in the Bommai government. Also has participated in the meetings. And he also assured, so any assurance made by a minister, it is binding on the government. And they shouldn't have made it. It may be an emotional to garner votes. But that was not a intelligible or intelligent move at all by the government. They can't just make a promise and run away by it. No, that is what they are insisting. First of all, it is
All right,
going
many
to
thanks to you, Sanket Yanagi. I'm
impact-
also getting in some breaking inputs right now. We are learning that Chief Minister Basavaraj Bommai on the issue of the Panchamashali Lingayat reservation, the chairman of the Backward Classes Commission, has given an interim report to me today. That's what CM Bommai has to say. He's also gone on to say that I will be discussing with the law minister that report to decide the next step. We'll discuss this as soon as possible legally and take appropriate decision. All the community leaders will be taken into confidence. Let's also listen into what the Karnataka CM says.
ಕ್ರಮ ತೆಗೆದುಕೋಬೇಕನ್ನೋದು ನಾನು ಲಾ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರು ಮತ್ತು ಬಸ್ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಚರ್ಚೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಮುಂದಿನ ಸೂಕ್ತ ಕಾನೂನಾತ್ಮಕ ಕ್ರಮಗಳನ್ನು
All right, let's quickly go across to our correspondent. Ritu continues to stay live with me. Ritu, important to talk about this interim report and what it highlights, because basis this report, things will now be decided.
Very true. This whole report will in fact play a very crucial role, because you see what CM Basavaraj Bommai is also saying is that he will be taking up this a report that has been given to him from a chairman of a backward commission. Will be taking this whole report to a law minister Madhuswamy to discuss about what are the challenges and how this whole issue can be fixed, and what are the ways in which how state government can resolve this whole issue, that no other leaders from the communities would get upset and it would be a fine justice for all of them. So that's all that the kind of decision that he will have to take, but this is in fact a risky and a huge decision that a state government will in fact have to think, especially CM Basavaraj Bommai will have to think, and therein will have to ensure that it does not upset the other communities as well, because as we are discussing, and you also pointed out about how almost 102 castes actually come under the 2A reservation